Give me your favorite Swizz Beatz story.
My favorite. There's so many that it'd be hard, but I'll give you one quick so I don't waste no time. One time, Swizz, he was staying in Jersey. He had a house in Jersey. I was staying in his house. This when he was married to Mashonda.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in one of the rooms. I don't got no kids and nobody there. It's just me there. So I'm in one of the rooms. While I'm in one of the rooms, he showed me one of the drawers. He got this Army fatigue gun. It's like a, man, 20 years ago. I think it was a 40 cal. Or, right, 4 or 5 or 9, but I know it was Army fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
Like the actual gun was like Army fatigue. And I was like, yo, this is fire.
Yeah.
And he showed me, and I was holding it around the crib, so he had me with it. Then I remember I was in the room, and he came and got me and was like, yo, Timbaland just called me and told me he got this talking shit at the studio. He about to run through there. So I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, this talking shit about you is saying something about you, man. We about to go through there. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So I start getting ready, but I grabbed that Army fatigue gun. I definitely ain't let Swizz know. I ain't make an announcement like I got the gun. He think the gun's still in his house, but I got the gun on me. I don't know what going on at Timbaland studio. We get the Timbaland studio. This got this now. He got this Stevie G. This is a legendary manager. He like from Philly, used to manage a lot of the major figures. Beanie Siegel, Philly's Most Wanted. He managed like a lot of people and did a lot of shit. But one of the people he was managing at the time is the named Nas.
Okay.
Now Nas was one of the members of Philly's Most Wanted. It was a 3-man group, but he got a situation with Timbaland and left the group. So he got a solo situation with Timbaland and left the group, and then they went and got a different situation and came out with music. So they the ones that came out with the songs that people remember, and he was in the process of coming out with songs and really getting it popping until Timbaland called me to the studio. Now, listen,
You gotta stop calling this nigga to the studio, man.
So
Don't leave that nigga buried where he at, man.
Stevie G and them niggas, they know me. They know me. So Timbaland telling them like, yo, this nigga Cass, give it up. He got bars. They like, what? We know this nigga, man. He know my nigga. Like they trying to like reword it like they know me in a different way. Y'all know me, but y'all know me for tearing shit apart. What the fuck are you talking about? These niggas try to play me in front of Timbaland, so me and Swizz, we pop up. Rest in peace. I think this nigga passed away, but it's this nigga Sin that was messing with Timbaland. He was cool with us. He was the one recording it and all that. And he was the one that initiated it and set it all up. So now we in there and we go in there. You think the freeway battle was yo, this battle was crazy. Timbaland is rolling around on the floor, falling out laughing.
No.
He's diving out the chair.
No.
Everybody, the nigga Sin is diving on the floor. Everybody laughing. They like, oh shit. It's like you know, like the jokey, mean battle raps. Like it was like that in real life, right? So it's like it was so embarrassing, and a lot of the raps the niggas was spitting was raps that I heard years ago when I used to be around them. Like when I knew them, I'm like, yo, you still got those raps? Like you bugging? Like this nigga drawn? Like so I went crazy in there and made an example out of that nigga in front of Timbaland and Swizz and all them.
He never came
Next
out.
thing I know, that nigga was in the room, like in the studio. It used to be like a little lounge room with the TV and the couches, and he was in there looking at the TV. The TV had on the New York news, and this nigga was from Philly. So you know he wasn't really watching the news. He was just fucked up that he just got killed. So, you know what I mean? That's how that shit used to go back then, man. But now you see like how I'm like a prophet and I play a huge part in what's happening in the industry now because you know Timbaland and Swizz came together to start that versus. So that's an example of Timbaland calling Swizz through and they got that energy for battle rap from then.
Yeah.
Like from then.
They been talking shit. They been
from then that energy was created, but on some real battle rap shit, like when niggas was really getting busy and they just figured out a way to take it to the industry and get money off it with this versus shit. Yeah. But you know where the energy started from niggas like me that was really getting busy.